Hey guys, how's it going? Well, we have another campaign, 10 turns. Let's see what we can do. Carthage won. That's absolutely fun. I swear to God, I have not practiced this. The last time I played Carthage, it didn't end well, so probably it's going to take a lot of times of trying. But at the same time, quite comfortable. I have an idea more or less what I want to do, and it should be alright. We have, well, of course, Carthage is going to be on Legendary. It's a hard difficulty at the start. That's going to be absolutely okay. We have the first option where we get ranks for our ships and we have resistance to foreign occupation. We don't like that. Hanoi Dynasty get tax rates and you get a little bit of bonus with anyone that has the same culture as you. Again, possibly not the best idea. And then there is the Barkid Dynasty where you have loyal troops and movement rate for your armies and fleets, and that is absolutely insanely good. Now, we'll start the campaign and I'll just explain the situation. The problem with Carthage is that you start on two different islands and two different continents at the same time. You have two client states, which is absolutely fantastic, but you are pretty much impossibly cornered in. You're at war with people in Spain, and that is an option. There is the option of moving completely to Spain and building up there, but then you lose Carthage, and you get lots of negative bonuses from that. Negative debuffs from that, and that's not a very good position to be in. The other option, which is possible option, is completely give up Spain, win Sicily, so you get to destroy Syracuse, and win Corsica and Sardinia, controlling all of that region. That is a decent option. The problem with that is that Rome is going to be a pain in the arse to deal with, and you're just going to struggle. It's just going to endless armies. You can burn down Rome and ruin Rome if you cheese it, and there are ways to cheese it again. It's basically hiring two entire armies of cheap units and out-resolving everything that you can, and baiting the enemy, ambushes, all of this stuff. Or there is the safe. Now the safe requires you to basically break your treaty with Libya, prepare an army in Africa, so in Carthage, and take over all of Africa, stabilize that, and then prepare to face Rome. The main issue with this is that Rome might become strong enough to really be a problem. The upside to it is, well, you have an entire province, a strong province, and you can start stabilizing yourself. Yeah. So, as I was saying, yeah, thank you very much. We are completely open. Now, I'm still quite interested in taking out Alitalia up here, Alalia up there, but this army is kind of weak. This is a really decent region, and it's not very well defended. Their armies are kind of shit, and our army is even worse. So really and truly, what we can do to make things better is first start by bringing this over here if we want food. But we seem to already have food, so I'm just going to start running you all the way down. Neobellum I'm going to ignore. Since we already have troops on this side, I am going to double time you, and you're going to come there. So on turn 2, we should be able to take Thapsus quite easily. Nova, Carthaggio, we're going to ignore them for now, and we're going to completely give up these two regions. Now we can dismantle that for some money, and we can dismantle this and just completely ignore that. This entire army is, I mean, these Iberian swords are costing us too much, this general is costing us too much. Just completely disband that, ignore that. We're going to give up this. Whatever you do in Carthage, you're completely going to give up this area. Caralis is a good settlement to have. Carthaggio is, of course, a good settlement to have. But in Carthage, we do not have a military building. So we're going to expand our city, build a military building, start upgrading our polis. Actually, no, we're not going to upgrade our polis. We're going to get some public order, and that should leave us just enough troops to build 3 of them. We might need to recruit something. Then this is absolutely okay. Technology, of course, we always go for military. We need to get those barracks up as soon as possible. And what do we have in here? They have pretty much nothing. It's a basic state, and all of these are pretty much basic. They can only recruit basic units, and we should be able to kill them up really quickly. Now, with regards to diplomacy, we're going to see if there is anyone that we can trade with. The Etruscan League, so you know what, Rome hates us already. Trade agreement. Oh, that's a surprise. Versailles we cannot trade with. Well, we're in good morale with them. Will they trade with us? That is a question that we need to see. No, they will not. Okay, no problem. We tried. Alright, we're gonna end turn. And which province do we have? I guess we could do this for one turn, but it's not going to really help. And turn. Because we are going to declare war on our ally. That's gonna make everyone hate us. Yeah, Rome instantly declared war on us. But that's alright. That's absolutely okay. They're not going to instantly come down to kill us. They still have to go down through Sardinia, and Carthage will be strong enough to hold off attacks while we conquer all of Africa. We will recruit another general over there to... See, this is not a good idea. But Libya is going to be fighting them as well. Trade agreement. No. You want a defensive agreement but not a trade agreement. I don't know what's wrong with you. Rome is going to be a bit busy with the Etruscans before they come down to kill us. So that's going to be a possible option. He returned home, that's fine. This is our Soffet. Okay, so we have enough units to be able to take care of this really easily. And where is their army? Their army is down here, 4 units. They're not going to be doing well. So, this is not going to be go well for Libya. They kind of are our client state, and this is going to hurt us immensely. They are at war with our enemies, but everyone is going to hate us after this. But it is what we need to do. Honestly, I probably could even get down there. So I'm just going to move this here for now. Attack with you. And that should be enough to take that out very easily. Auto-resolve it. Yeah. 69% of winning balance state. And Thapsus is ours. We're just going to occupy it since it's the same culture. And we're going to start occupying the rest of Libya now. We're already making 3,000 gold, and deleting all those buildings gave us a lot of gold per turn. Hannibal leveled up, and you come all the way here, and we recruit a couple more of these because we need as much troops as possible. Hammond to be praised. Cool. Thapsus we can upgrade, and we will upgrade also with a military building. We will need the food since we lost most of our food there. These two are going to cost us food, and we're not going to build anything from there. It's going to give us 6 food. That's absolutely okay. And I think that is the end of this turn for now. They should start recruiting some troops, but we'll be able to take care of them really quickly. Even if Rome starts coming down for us, they still have to cross the sea, and the AI really just does not do a good job crossing the sea in this game. So we'll be absolutely okay. Syracuse is potentially going for Leia Valdemar Corrales. Gautioli entered the war on the side of the ally. Yes, because we need any little bit of reliability. And as I was saying, it just goes to show how much of a different situation you're in. Now, granted, you can give up everything, come to this area and commerce to control this, because all you need to capture is Ars and Numatia up here, and then capture, you know, it's fighting against the Iberians. But I think this region is a little bit more important, mostly due to the trade factors, etc. Now this gives us the opportunity to recruit Carthaginian cavalry, and this gives us Libyan peltas. So we're just going for Carthaginian cavalry for now. We're at 0 food, but next turn we will be at -2, which is going to be a pain. So you're gonna come here. We should be able to be in range to capture Electus. And even for this turn, you are just going to recruit, and we're going to recruit you some raiding Hamolias, and you are going to get 2 of those. No, actually 1 of those and 2 of those. Carthaginian hoplites are just better than Libyan hoplites. These guys will recover a bit, and we will build. We will start going to hoplite barracks. We'll get a little late Libyan hoplites, which are better than most things we get, and Libyan infantry, I think, as well. Do we get Libyan? Wait, let me check. We get enables recruitment of African war elephants, Libyan infantry. Yeah, exactly. You get Libyan infantry, that African pikemen and African elephants, Carthaginian cavalry. So this is the key that you want. On this side, you don't get anything after the Libyan peltas, but if there are units in the area, you can get troops to join you. So again, we just end turn, and hopefully by the end of 10 turns, we'll be in enough strength to be in a position where we can launch an invasion of Sicily and start our war on Rome. Because as you can see, Rome is just absolutely insanely strong. Sicily attacks Nova Carthage, Sicily is stronger, and we are not going to enter that war. We're going to decline that. We're breaking the alliance with Nova Carthage, but that's absolutely okay. Sicily is almost a better ally to have, as Nova Carthage pretty much is not that good. They can be better, but and then it lands within your territory. Where is that? That's absolutely fine. We have food shortage, but we're going to cancel it this turn by coming towards this way and charging. So you attack here, and I believe unless their army is here, which it is not, because their army is down here, it's going to be absolutely fine. So Leptis, and if we manually fight this, we will win. But I am going to maintain blockade, and I am going to force march my army down this way. First, what I'm going to do is just move here to make sure there is no ambush, because I'd rather not be force marching if there is an ambush of any side. And come over here. Actually, stay like that, because food is not going to be an issue next turn, and that's going to be absolutely fine. I will get that unlocked, and let's fight this. Now, the trick here is just making sure that these 2 ships don't sink any of our ships, and we land everything on the shore. They do outnumber us, but they actually, should I auto-resolve? They're all close defeats. Maintain blockade for now. We're not gonna lose anything from maintaining blockade, but let's actually raise an army, reinstate legacy, Dido's faithful, and get elephants. Why? Because elephants are going to be absolutely fantastic. They will lose a little bit of attrition, but they're going to be fantastic in holding the line, and we don't need Liabellum. Carthage is more important. Liabellum, you're going to be placed on the same continent as the Romans, and that's not going to go well. Now, the question that you're saying is, why the living hell are you attacking your allies? Because, let's be honest, they'll be useless. They will be killed off eventually, and then you are, I don't know, halfway across the world. You are suffering because you're fighting. I know you're in Gaul, and then all of a sudden you're getting non-stop rebellions because you've tried to settle this with a weaker army. It's not gonna work well for you. There's no point in doing it. And yeah, this is absolutely easy. Just auto-resolve. This way we lose less troops and have to spend less time microing there. Just keeping in mind, I'm trying to do this also as fast as possible and as easy as possible, and keeping away the micromanagement side of it as well helps to make it just easier for and more accessible to people. So everyone levels up. I've forgotten about my spy over there. I've completely left my spy there. So that is an absolute mistake from my end. I should have put the spy into the army and sorted out. So formidable fighters, the usual, build the usual upgrades, and making sure that world from local. Oh, this is actually really good to have world from local. Yeah, this is going to be a really good admiral to have in general. I think that's the landowners party, so it's great. We have 3,000 gold, so what happens? We are still in Carthaginian land. It's still there. I have no idea. Okay, I'm just going to recruit 2 more of those and one of that. and that's absolutely fine. This army is almost full. This is going to be a tough fight, but we should be okay. By the time we fight it, we'll have almost 20 stack there. And if only she comes along, because if she starts leveling up, this recruitment will not be a problem. What I can do is I can set up an ambush here on the bridge and just deal with it that way. Let's see if he attacks me next turn. We're still okay with regards to our public order, and next turn will be absolutely fine. And Libya has completely been eliminated already. Syracuse is just marching around, running around, doing its own thing, but it cannot really target us. It can take Thapsus, but Thapsus is going to have quite a decent army very soon. And Karalis is okay. We don't have enough money. I should not have done that. We don't have enough money, so I'll cancel that. Ships are very expensive compared to land units, so that's always a thing to look out for. But I will put a temple to public order because I don't want that to rebel. It's only -2 right now. Alright, and turn. Unless the AI bugs out and I have to restart this from scratch, it will be absolutely fine. But yeah, I'm just being transparent with you guys. The AI can act differently and you must make some snap decisions. But in the first 10 turns, 20 turns, it's almost always the same, these kind of games. And surviving those 20 turns, 10, well in this case 10 turns, can make a big difference. Yeah, we're losing that settlement anyway, it doesn't matter. We've kept it for much longer than possible, honestly. And at this rate it might even rebel, so it's absolutely fine. These are the Taurodanti. They have Scutari Spearmen, Iberian Cavalry. They have really good units, and units that honestly are just fantastic in their ability to deal with problems. Now, I will put you in ambush, and I will recruit. No, I won't recruit anything. I'll just leave it at that. This is a good also settlement to have because the food it gives you is just absolutely insane. Where is the line in the water? You can see the line clearly there. Okay, the line is somewhere here. Okay, you go in there to replenish, and I'll recruit 3 more of those. Do I need it? No, that's fine. He should be able to protect himself. Wait, what? The hell? Shouldn't even give you that option. This game. Alright, that's fine. That's building up. That's fine. Constantine, Rome, Syracuse. Syracuse is doing its own thing. Question is, can I get a peace treaty with Syracuse? Possibly not, because we're still unreliable. No, we can't. But the Etruscan League are giving problems to Rome. See? So when I did the Roman thing, I was talking about how sometimes they run all the way down here, and I managed to catch them off before they did that. This is what I meant. They run and capture Neapolis, and honestly, they've started building the army over there. It's exactly how we spoke about it. Maybe they're weak enough to accept. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. They still like us, and if they escape, no. Oh, we have a non-aggression pact. Okay, forget that. Epirus usually trades. They should like the fact that Rome doesn't like us. Yeah, we're at war with Rome. Alright, that's fine. You are okay. This guy's 20, but if we ambush them and if we fight on the bridge, we should be okay. Even though we don't have that much to be okay with. Yeah, no, let's just build that and fight on the bridge. Hopefully we get the cavalry, because then the cavalry will break them. And see what happens. And you are in range. Okay. And turn. Sorry, I'm dilly-dallying, trying to make sure everything's absolutely fine. They've captured their settlement and they're just going to stabilize, capturing everything for the Etruscans on this side. Rome has like 4 armies already, so that is that's going to be very difficult. Massacely, they ended our non-aggression agreement and they might be coming for us. Full stack of Syracuse. Yeah, it's not a good time to be Carthage. This is the end of 1,000. Yeah, perfect. They're coming. to attack us on the bridge. And we don't even need to micromanage this because they just have Libyan hoplites, and that's absolutely fine. Their army is going to go to shit. It's definitely not the optimal condition, but we only lost 3 Libyan hoplites. We're going to get more Carthaginian troops, and we're getting some gold out of it. They should not be able to return to the settlement, and we can burn down the settlement with our navy. Ideally, that would be the case, but we shall see. That was the situation. Yeah, this is something we expected. If you want to keep a general here, it's fine. I don't have any interest in keeping this settlement alive at all. I don't want to have anything to do with over here. I don't want the problems that will rise out of it. I don't want any of that sort of shit. I just want to have Carthage and Africa. Oh, they just burned. They just burned it down and ran away. So there you go. So you should be able to go and attack that. And you replenished. We have new troops and we're in good position. Okay, so maintain blockades. Thank you. You come here, kill that. Why is this? Okay, let's fight this on the battlefield. I don't know why, because we have a healthier force. Possibly because we're not fighting on the bridge. Perhaps I should have fought the bridge. The elephants shouldn't be a problem. We have the javelins to deal with the elephants, and everything else, rear charging it would just deal insane damage. We just have to completely collapse our army into a very small location, kill the elephants before they get to us. And our cavalry can deal with their javelins. This is a point where you can recruit noble infantry and mercenary noble infantry fighters, noble fighters, or you can recruit companion cav. So that is definitely a point you can start doing so. It's possible to do it there, but I'm just going to fight. No, I'm going to fight from this side. Just piss them off. Okay, you guys go in front. You guys are second line. So just do it like this. That should be fine. You come back here, and you guys come here. And we should be able to fight like this. They're gonna come and try to kill us, but they're not going to manage. Oh, they're just sitting still, so that's absolutely fine. The bridge does give you a very, very good bonus. But even that, keeping in mind his general dies, these guys have no morale. They have only 45 morale, so a few rear charges should be more than enough to deal with that. Where are his elephants are at the front. Let's try and get a sneaky trick shot in. The trick is, shall we manage to trigger his elephants to run over his troops? He cast trample. Oh, shoot. Okay, his units went crazy. Run, why aren't you running? Why are they? Oh, elephants. Elephants have a tendency of not listening. You form up. Yeah, those elephants did a number on us. And our javelins are not happy. Okay. Pretty. Okay, his elephants died. Yeah, the AI has a tendency of killing his elephants when that happens, so I'm not sure exactly why he hasn't. But, okay. His general is dead. His general is dead, so that's fine. You guys get there. And you prepare to recharge these Libyan infantry. Oh, his general is not dead. His general has significantly damaged our units. And no, fall back, fall back, fall back, fall back. Kill it! Why is it still alive? Okay. The general's dead now, so it's alright. I need you to come here, and I need to see what I'm going to do with this. Okay, you go there. Okay, his Libyan infantry. His javelins are not having a good time. Okay, those guys are not having a good time either. At least we're killing. Yeah, his general did. Oh, his general glitched out. Come on. This is fun. Shoot using that. Oh shit. Their morale needs to break. But their morale isn't breaking. Alright, they charged in. We charged out. Okay, at least. Picking them off piece by piece is the trick, sometimes. Well, hopefully. More than sometimes. Okay, I don't know what the AI is doing here, honestly. This is just... okay. We got a good charge into that. And that unit of javelins should break. You come here. They're leaving most of my... yeah, this should be fun. Charge. And that's fine. Okay, you come this way, you come this way, and you attack there, and these guys rear charge them. Holy lord, I said pull back, general. And small cav, yeah, that unit should mostly be broken. Charge away, you run there, run out, and you run that way. Okay, they're broken, so we're breaking them one by one. You shoot at them, you come this way, and you charge into those steady Libyan hoplites. You come up this way and charge into the center. Charge into there. Oh, my general needs to be there. Because if my center breaks, it's GG. But these guys should be able to do a very beautiful rear charge. Oh, that charge. 3 seconds. Run this that way. You go there. And you rear charge. Yeah, that charge did everything. Charge those guys from each side. I need you to fire there. That charge did all the damage we needed to do and more. This army is gonzo. You form up. You form up. And I need you to rear charge that mass. I need you to... oh my god, horses can be so good, but such a pain. Okay, this rear charge here is doing stuff that God did not intend. You guys just pin those down. Come here and okay. That's charge is breaking them. Okay, charge in there, and I need you to charge in there. Okay, one of their units broke. Okay, run. That guy charged in. Pull out. 3 units of cavalry. This is all you need, and you can break an army. Okay, those guys broke. Actually, go kill those guys. Trigger the army losses, and they're engaged. And I need you to cycle charge in there. You go in there. Come this way. You charge this way. You charge that way. Okay, our units there broke. Okay, cavalry, fall back. Fall back. You fall back, and I need you to charge in. And I need you to charge in. You run that way. Unfortunately, we did not break that, but that's okay. Over here we have pretty much a mass route going. I will give the Libyan hoplites here a buff. You pull out. I said you pull out. The pull-out game is not this strong with these guys. Charge there, and you charge there, and you charge there. These guys should get rear charged. What's this? Libyan javelin man, trash unit. Again, we're fighting using trash units. Okay, I need to pull you out because at this point, if you break, I will lose my mind, as that is going to be a nightmare. Where is my other cavalry? You're there. You're there. And I need you to come this way. And yeah, they cleaned up my javelins, but they're pretty much lost their army. And I need you to clean that up, break them. Make sure that as many as they have continue. Now we need to wipe up the entire map now, because do they have any left here? No. These cavalry have done miracle. And that is how you clean them up. So yeah, I mean, ideally, again, you take your time. The previous battle you fight it yourself and you have less unit losses, but as you can see, we're pretty much still intact, and the important units of our army are still alive with decent kills. Okay, quit battle and battle. We should have, yeah, they have almost nothing left. They have only 100 something left. This army should be pretty much gone. See, the cavalry, just fantastic use. The Libyan infantry actually held that a bit better, but these hoplites just outclassed the Libyan infantry so much. And yeah, bringing Carthaginian hoplites just changes the game slightly. And the difference between these two is just too much to... I think if you, in multiplayer, these are 270 and these are 300, but yet again there's so much armor difference that it just doesn't make sense to bring these guys. Because these guys just have a shield, meanwhile these guys actually have like an armor. They have thorax armor. Thorax, by the way, for anyone who has no idea, is a chestplate. So when you say thorax swordsman, it's just the swordsmen that carry have a chestplate, because most units back in the day did not have armor. Having an army that has armor, whew, you're rich. You're very rich. So it's usually the elite units that had armor of some sort. And usually that armor wasn't even made of metal. It was made of leather, hardened leather, studded with metal, maybe a light chainmail, but not that high quality. So that's why the laminar plating that the Romans had was so just revolutionary. Having every single troop in your army, your main body, just that heavily armored, it's just no one could deal with it. Yes, this is what I'm talking about, the laminar plating. I mean, yes, you'd have the helmets and stuff, but the helmet is so completely simple compared with everything else. So that army is gone, and we should be able to take Macro Mondays, and that's absolutely fine. We'll only lost 2 units, so it's fine. We'll lose some more taking Macro Mondays, but that's okay. If you want at this point, we have enough gold to just recruit. Where are they? So these mercenary Nubian nobles, amazing. Noble fighters, it seems, are not available. Mercenary noble horse, absolutely insanely good. Scutari cavalry. Yeah, one of these is enough to take out that entire army on its own. Might actually recruit this guy. Wait, how much gold is that? 700 gold. Yeah, I'll recruit that guy for these battles. That should be enough. Auto resolve. We will lose these 3 units, but I don't care about that. Just getting rid of those army. Yeah. Again, those 3 units are trash units. We recruited them only for the situation we were in. And with this, Libya is gonzo. Absolutely gone. And we are in a solid place now compared to how we were before. We still have almost all of our territory. We're gonna lose Sicily, etc., but that doesn't really matter. How many? See, they do really well. Just a really strong unit. If you can build it, build it. Absolutely fine. So we're just going to occupy this because it is a settlement. What we want. We're rank 4, so we leveled up quite a bit. That's moment is we're actually moving in for the kill here. So that was not pretty. So Libya has been trampled into the dust. We can actually get bread in games because we're going to need it for public order. We're going to build that, and we are going to fire these guys because 480 gold, as good as they are, is not affordable. We are now this is interesting. Morale mercenary units and wealth from local buildings, but we need something to keep us going, and that something would be replenishment or upkeep cost of new mercenaries. So we'll just take logistics in this case, and Jesus, these cost 600 gold. Damn. But I mean, look at the stats difference. It's just so much more. I mean, Libyan holidays, I have 30 bonus versus large, but these guys 51 melee defense, 80 armor, just so much more, and that little extra weapon damage. Do they have any armor piercing? They have 5. Meanwhile, these guys have how much? They have 5 as well, I imagine. Yeah, they have the same, so it's not worth it. We don't have enough to recruit any of this if we build this building, but this building will give us a little bit of a better economy and public order and growth. So in this case, it might be actually best to just recruit.
Our Lord needs good fighters.
Recruit Libyan Peltas. I'm gonna fire these 2 because I don't need them. Yeah, I'm just gonna recruit Libyan Peltas because they're more important right now. Why Libyan Peltas? These guys will give you the, they're an extra unit to fight with, and they can hold on their own, and they'll give you the missile advantage that you need. And that's all we need for now. Is there anything we can upgrade? Yes, we can. We have enough food, so let's go with a trade harbor, and that should be it. Let's check which turn we are on. We're on turn 7, so we're pretty much done. We've done what we needed to do. In 7 turns, we've captured 4 regions out here. Now what we need to do is start building the army up here, which I'll actually just build one of those. Or not. No, we don't need to right now. It's just defending Carthage against the onslaught. It's swapping those faithful, fire it again, and then we recruit it at Macro Mondays, protect Macro Mondays. It's a good settlement. You might want to sell the building here, the homestead, and just deal with it. That's pretty much it. The war with Syracuse, it will be fine. The Massaisli the Massaisli AI will attack you at one point after they've done killing Nova Carthagio, and that's absolutely fine. They're very easy to take out. Their armies are pretty much just slave infantry at this point. Yeah, just slave infantry, just nothing special. These settlements, just ignore them. They're how much gold are they making? They're making 177 gold right now, and that's really nothing compared to the 1,000 gold you have here. And you will upgrade this, and it will go up. It's not full 10 turns. I can just spam and turn because at the moment that is it, just spamming and turn. But I won't. I just leave it here. 7 turns. Guides. to how to stabilize Carthage and have a decent income, have a decent army. Because remember, now you have also a decent navy, and this navy will recover if, yeah, will recover very well if it's inside there. And with regards to replenishment, all you need to do is just bring it back up here, and any army that tries to cross, just use your fire pot, use your raiding Himalaya. 2 hits, you burn down any army that's gone across, and this army is just, I mean, it's good army. There's veteran mercenary, hoplites, etc. But on the sea, you control the sea, and nothing will be able to get to you. It will give you enough time to heal, and will give you enough time to prepare. Get this spy across. Okay, I'll end the turn just in case something crazy happens, but it should be absolutely okay at this point, and you are on a good footing enough to start. You should be able to take Rome within 30 turns if you rush for it, or 100 turns if you just decide to stabilize, take out Egypt, and take out the surrounding areas. As I was saying, this settlement was bound to burn. I mean, you could potentially have recruited an army and held this, but just think about it, okay? We fought the Libyan faction and took over all of Africa. They would not have been able to field us veteran mercenary hoplites, 3 hoplites, Ternitine Cav, and just so many slingers. This would have been such more problematic army to deal with, and would have taken us longer, and we'd have done nothing. Whereas now we actually control those settlements, and that's absolutely okay. We're just going to do that. They'll take some damage, but not that much. And it's GG. And even if that army attacks Carthage, it's not a good enough army to win. If it takes Carrales, that's unfortunate, but I think you could hold them off in Carrales, since it's going to take at least a turn to bring your navy all the way up. Yeah, these guys just pull back because it's no point for them. Now again, you could just it was some where, yeah, that's fine. And we have Chitin, Children of the Sun. Okay, they're going to be even weaker than they are, so that's fine. So as I was saying, you could stay down here, you could come and fight these guys. These are just Levy spearmen, they're absolutely weak. You take Agulia, you can take Garama and Chlamydius, Chlamydia City, Camidus City, and then come up over to Dimi. But again, these settlements aren't usually that really good settlements. Garama is decent, but the rest you don't want much. You're fine. Just put him in there, and you will have better replenishment rates now. These guys will take another 2 turns until they're fully replenished, but in those 2 turns you can recruit an army. You can decide to sell off these guys. You actually don't even need these guys at this point. Merge them, and you disband this, and just save 200 gold, pretty much. The general is 175, and for yeah, just fine. So yeah, just you get up there, defend there, make sure that they don't cross. It will take them a turn or 2 to make sure that they've stabilized there before they try to cross. Once you get to, I believe this one, yeah, to Sidonian Rights, and you get the Hoplite Barracks, just spam Libyan infantry, recruit some auxiliary archers, and you're just good to go. Rome will not be able to hold back, because at that point they'll still be with Hastati, maybe some Triarii and some Principes, but Libyan infantry hold right against Principes. Guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed this, and yeah. Subscribe if you like the channel. There's going to be another poll down there, so just asking you which suggestions, which video to do on this. Next, I'm going to put up a number of selections, and if you guys want me to do anything specific, let me know. It seems the video I did with Essence did really well, and I'm very happy about that, and because it was fun to do, and we'll probably come up with a few ideas that you guys hopefully will enjoy just as much. Take care, guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.